Hello, welcome to another episode of our luxury jewelry buffet at Amberfield Mouse Jewelry. Today I'm bringing you a rerun of pieces. They're not a rerun for you, they're a rerun for me because I videoed the whole pile of jewelry I have over here to my left, and it was a silent movie. Another reason why I switched back to my camera, because I don't know what I did, but there was no sound. So let me first start by giving a shout out to Carol Sue, because the silent movie was the one that I shouted out to you on. Anyway, hi Carol Sue. Hi Sandra. Hi Lisa. Hi everybody who pops in. Hope everyone is doing well. Have some beautiful jewelry over to the side here that I'm going to go through with you. If you do see anything that you'd like to order, the process is very simple. Send me an email to amberfieldmousejewelry@gmail.com. Send me screenshots of the pieces that you'd like to purchase. Price that I've quoted on the piece would be very helpful to me. Thank you very much. We'll send you an invoice and we'll ship the product out to you. So let's, without further ado, put Miss Mousy away and get going here. I'm going to go out just a little bit so that we can see the pieces in full. All right, let's start simple here. First thing up is a very pretty, very convincing silver rope chain. Oh my goodness. It is not sterling silver, but it certainly does look the part. It is a piece that's made in Korea. And I don't think you can see it, but right there on that tag, weepy doopy doop. Oh, gotcha. It does say Korea. Very pretty rope chain. Looks for all the world like sterling. Where is my thingamabobber? Well, thingamabobber is no longer on my table. So this is probably a 20-inch chain. And these Korea pieces, the West Germany, all of these ones that were made that are vintage, really, they keep their color on there really nicely. And if anybody would like this one, you can have it for $8. Alrighty, next up we have a little ode to David Yurman. This is not a David Yurman, wouldn't that be exciting? But he does have a bracelet that looks just like this one. Let's get it to focus. There we go. Let me move this neck out of the way because I think it's fighting. It's fighting for airtime here. Very pretty little cuff bracelet. It is not sterling, it's just silver tone. Has a little kiss theme on there. It is a nice little one. I wear a small, so this one would definitely fit somebody with a small or a medium, and it is adjustable. You can pull it out, so pretty much one size fits most on this one. Beautiful piece. I did not see any manufacturers on here, but it is certainly lovely. And how about we say $7 for this one if anybody's interested in it. Definitely has the quality of a higher end retailer, even though it's not marked there for us. All right, up next we have a carnelian stretchy. The beads in between the carnelian pieces are glass. They do have some designs on them, if you can see those. That's interesting, that circle there. Probably coated with something, but these do test as carnelian. Stretches in great shape. Very pretty bracelet. Wonderful for fall. Those earth colors on there. And how about we say $5 for this one? Really good price for carnelian. So that was a fun piece. I had a great time going through these the first time because it was all a surprise and there's really good stuff in this pile. But no sound. I can't believe I did that. Well, that's not true. I can totally believe I did that. All right. Up next we have a Madewell bracelet. Does have a lobster clasp on it. Actually, it's not Madewell. Is it Monet or Madewell? I know that they're of kith and kin there. But one of the two. This one does have a little bit of wear on the back, if you can see the banding right there. But it's such a slinky bracelet, I just wanted to offer it anyway because it's really fun. Let me see, let me put it on for you so you can kind of get an idea of what it looks like on. It feels nice on your skin too. And you have gold tone and silver tone on there. And how about we say if anybody is interested in this one, you can have this one for, let's say, $5. Very pretty. And here are the closure pieces on the end with the lobster clasp. I love the feel of this piece. This is probably like an 80s piece because of the serpent chain. Those were big back then. And it's got on my ring. Oh, this came out of the batch too, and it quickly became mine. This is Venetian glass. It's made in West Germany. I have a similar one to it with an opalite glass in it that I did not realize was a West Germany piece. So I'll show you this one. Don't mean to be that girl who says, see, this is a pretty ring you can't have. So I'm going to show you the other one that was in the batch, if I can find where I put it. I was planning on doing that one first, but, you know, my thought train got derailed, so that's what happened there. Is it on this side? What the heck did I do with it? All right, we're going to have to unearth it and come back to it. Sorry about that, folks. Alrighty. Let's look at this pretty brooch. This is Victorian era Goofus glass. It's intaglio. It's reverse painted in there. It is, I don't believe this is sterling. I think this is silver tone. You have the C clasp there, and that clasp does go past the pin goes past the clasp, so another indicator of its age. Now, let me just scratch this because I don't remember. No, it is not sterling, but it is a beautiful brooch. Probably from the Art Deco period. Art Nouveau period, where they used a lot of, you know, things from nature, flowers and things like that. And very pretty. Okay, so we have that one. And on this vintage brooch, I have to attempt, let me just fix this pin real quick because it's loose. It's a real quick, easy fix. So give me 1 second, I'll be right back. Okay, so I got that pin adjusted so that it's going to behave itself. These are really amazing pieces. I just want to note to you that these were all hand assembled. The C clasp was soldered on there along with the tube hinge. Just amazing if you think about that. Look how it's held up. Absolutely gorgeous piece. I am willing to part with this one for $15. If nobody wants it at $15, it's going to go into my collection because I don't have any Goofus glass yet. How pretty is that? Look at that iridescence in the background. I love it. All right, so there we have that one. What else do we have? Oh, here's a cute little necklace. This is an old vintage piece. We have a bar construction on the chain, and the beads on here are acrylic. We have a misbehaving bar here. Let me get it so it's gonna stay right. This one is an 18-inch chain and another inch with the acrylic heart. And let me put it on the neck so you can see it. Gold tone is in fantastic condition. There's no wear. Look at that. And I don't see any purity or manufacturer marks on here either, but it's just a sweet little piece. And how about we say if anybody wants this one, you can have it for $6. Definitely a cute little addition to your wardrobe. All right. Oh, and I forgot to measure this one for you. This one measures 7.5 inches. You also have a little bit more extension on there, so if you need it larger. I realized that I did not do that earlier. Okay, here we have a pair of jewelry junkie earrings. These were $20, brand new. They're really cute. Bronze piece on here with all of these little seed beads going around. I believe those are, yeah, those are glass seed beads. Very cute. Matching wires on here. These are about, the medallion itself is almost 2 inches, and then you have more hang. And how about we say, if anybody likes these, they are brand new, you can have them for $7. I think they're just fun and pretty, aren't they? Little daisies inside. And that's the reverse. Or actually, is that the reverse? Yeah, that's the reverse. Just sweet. I love the little channel they've set them in there, like they're cradled in that construction. Very nice. Happy fun. Happy, happy, joy, joy. All right, I have a little ring here. This is set in sterling. It's marked 925 Mexico. I did test it, and it does test as sterling. This one is setting at, I guess, a 6, but it is adjustable, which is a beautiful thing. And inside, we have a very pretty flower set in what I would assume to be resin. Very nice ring. That's the side view of it. And of course, it's adjustable, so it will pretty much fit. I would say it could probably go up to like an 8 with no problem. And if anybody wants this beautiful little sterling ring, how about we say 10 for that? Very pretty. That little yellow flower. I love the contrast between that violet blue and the yellow flower. And the top part of it is about 1/2 inch across. Just so you can see what it looks like on. Sweet little piece. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Okay, we have these really cute little best earrings. They're just in time for Halloween. Adorable, and a best has that silver plating on it. That makes it look fantastic. We've got one post here, or one ear back, I mean. I'll put new ones on. And there are those little cuties. They are adorable. And how about for these, we say, oh, I think I priced the last pair at 10. So let's say 10. I love them. Look at her face. Look at her face. Look at her face. They're cute. So whimsical. All right. So there's those boys. Great. Ooh, these are pretty earrings too. These are sterling, and they're vermeil with rose gold. So pretty. We have opalite glass in there. If I can get it in there. There we go. Little starfish. Aren't they beautiful? Look at that opalite glass shine. Catching the light. It may be opal, but I'm just going to err on the side of caution and say opalite glass because I don't know. And those are just so pretty. Let me see, get a size on these for you. They hang from the, you know, the hole in your ear. They'd hang down about 1 inch. So they're cute and not, you know, going to overwhelm you. Just a pretty little happiness to pop on. And how about we say for these beautiful sterling earrings, they're in absolutely perfect condition. I have tested them. How about we say 12? These are just special. I love them. All right, let's see what else we can pull out of here. Let's go some natural stone. How about that? All right, let's start with this one. This is a very beautiful gaspiite necklace. Gaspiite, you don't see a whole lot of. Look at that. We have gaspiite and we have turquoise chips in there. And the reason I know this is gaspiite is because I did some looking into it, because at first didn't really know. First indicator was my gem app said it's gaspiite. Okay, well, that gives us a start, but you know, you are taking a picture and going into a phone app, so you want to make sure, especially since gaspiite is extremely expensive. I looked up necklaces like this online. A single strander was going for $90, a single strand of it, and it didn't even have, it just had the chunks. Let's look a little bit closer at these pieces though, because I do want to show you a couple of ways I was able to riddle out it was gaspiite. Here's a good indicator right there. So if this was a dyed halite, you wouldn't see that yellow inclusion there. And there are also other pieces where it goes into a turquoise color. Okay, let me see if we can find one here. That one does, but it's not quite so, doesn't have an abrupt inclusion. Give me 1 second. I'm just going to pull out of the camera view so I can look at it up close. I want to show you this example. Here we go. There's the stone I was looking for. All right, if you look at this one, can you see in that crevice? That is just a chunk of a darker turquoise color. And also you can see how it's blending in with the gaspiite. It is not a dye on there. That is the stone color. Really pretty rocks. And all the chips inside have some turquoise, have some jasper. And let's take a look at it on the neck. It is not, surprisingly, on sterling. The closure is silver tone, which shocked me, which is why I went to investigate further, I tend to think that perhaps it was switched out. Somebody didn't realize that what this was and did see that sterling silver on there and said, oh, yeah, we'll fix that. That's my take. I don't know. Who knows what happened, but isn't that pretty? That's how it looks on the neck. And let's get a length on this bad boy. It is 12 and how many more inches? I have a ruler down here. It's about 17 inches around for the longest drop on there. And of course, the second strand would be a little bit shorter on there. So I am not going to ask the prices that I would ask on eBay for this, because that's not the purpose. There's some more that shows you the inclusion of that turquoise in the gaspiite. Just so pretty. I love natural stone jewelry. There's something grounding about it, you know. Sorry, I'm just having a minute here. How about we say for this one, let's say 40. Fantastic price on this. Fantastic price for that. Alrighty. Oh, I did find the ring, by the way. The other one that I had mentioned. So this is a pearl. And if you look inside, you can see, if I turn it up, right side up, you can see that it's marked Western Germany in there. And it is adjustable. It's on like bronzy brass color. Look at that pretty filigree work. Isn't that beautiful? Here's our profile. If you want to look from the other directions. This one is adjustable. And I did find the other ring that I had mentioned that I had gotten out of a previous box and didn't know what it was. I am keeping this one with the opalite glass, but same thing. Same construction. This one is not marked Western Germany, however. You can see that hand solder on there, though, well enough, can't you? This was hand assembled. Another pretty piece, but sorry, it's mine. But this one I will offer to you. Now it's sitting probably, yeah, it's probably sitting at a 6, but it's, you know, you can pull these out. It's easily adjustable, very malleable, this piece. So if you're interested in this one, I will make it yours for, let's say, 12. You don't see these very often. So pretty. The pearl's in great shape. It's a faux pearl, of course. Nice and shiny. All right, so there's that piece. All right, we have this little necklace here. This is on a very bright gold tone. And let me just get the presidium over here so you can see the gem. I was surprised to see that this one is a garnet. And let's see, I think that's a CZ. But, excuse me, did you hear my stomach growl? So yeah, the smaller stone is just, I'm going to say glass because it didn't really move that high. Very pretty. It's a 18-inch chain. Let me pop it on here for you. There's no, I don't believe there was a maker's mark on here. No, and it's a lobster clasp. The gold tone is in fantastic condition. And there's our little garnet necklace. Really pretty little thing. And if anybody wants this one, how about we say 7? Cute piece. The genuine garnet. Not that garnets are the most expensive in the world, but it's still nice to have a nice new stone there. These are pretty. Look at these earrings. I'm going to take the backs off so that we can focus in on them. The backs are all, these are sterling, and the backs match. They're blackened. They're like gunmetal coated. Okay, let's pop these in here so we can get a look at them. And I think these were glass stones. Let me just double check. You know what? I was checking them and realized I needed to reboot my presidium. All right, it's calibrating. Oh, let it go down, silly girl. Slippery little suckers here. Yeah, these are glass. But let's take a look at that pretty blue. Lovely pair. They are set in sterling. I did test them. And let's see if we see anything on the back. Maybe on the post. I know I saw the mark somewhere on the earring too, but it's definitely on the back. You can see where it says on the back of that one. Oh, there it is right there. It's just a little tiny. Right there you can see the purity mark. And just for being thorough here, let's get dirt on my stone. Let's just do a quick test on them, because I'm kind of backpedaling. I'm like, did I test these? I'm pretty sure I did. All right, I'm going to test the earring itself, and then we're going to do the post. And let's do the back. Because honestly, I don't remember. Pop the bubbles. Oh yeah, there comes that blue. You see that bright blue sterling? So that's fun. Let me just clean off the acid before I get it all over myself, like I'm prone to do. All right, so let's pop them back on, have one more look. Beautiful little earrings. They're probably about 3/4 of an inch in length, and they're in fantastic brand new condition. And if anybody would like these, you can have them for $12. They're gorgeous. Backs and all. I'll make sure the backs are sanitized. They didn't look to have any issues with them, to be honest with you. All right, there are those pretties. Oh, let's look at this one. He's cute. This is a little panda pendant. It's on silver tone, lobster clasp on there. No manufacturers on here that I was able to find. Nice long chain on this. Let me see how long it is. It's a 24-inch chain. And the panda is in fantastic condition. He has all of his stones. I've not seen one of these before. Anybody else seen a panda pendant? Any pretty? Pave set all over his face. Oh, who's Pave? Oh my gosh, I've got to get my head now. Okay, back is in fantastic shape. He's got a little enameled nose, eyes, and ears. He's just precious. Absolutely precious. The pendant is an inch long. And how about we say if anybody wants him, you can have him for $7. He's cute. Oh, I'm deranged. I'm sorry. Okay. Oh, we have some beautiful Venetian glass earrings here. And do these say made in Italy? Yes, they do. Whether it's going to show up here for you or not, I don't know. There you go. You should be able to see that. Made in Italy. Obviously Venetian glass. You can tell by looking at the pieces with that copper in there. Beautiful. And they are clip-on. They're in really good shape. Really nice shape on these. And how about we say if anybody wants these, you can have these for $7. Seems like a good number here. All right. Fun, fun, fun. All right, what else we got here? All right, this is a pretty piece. This is a modern one. I love it. It's absolutely gorgeous. There's the hooky-hoo. All right, so we have a necklace. It's on gunmetal. Really pretty finish on here on the extender with a little bead on here. This looks like black jet, and it's pin set. Really pretty. Look at that beautiful piece. Okay, let's see how long it is. So, oh my gosh, my stomach is just making a racket. I think I'm going to have to go eat something. So this is an 18-inch, and then you do have about 3 inches on the extender. Fantastic condition on this. What a beautiful piece. I love black glass beads. Really pretty. These are all machine faceted. And if anybody wants this one, it's in fantastic condition. I'm going to say $7 on this too. 7 seems to be the number of the day. Well, in most circumstances. All right, I have a beautiful little butterfly brooch here. This one is Monet. You can see right there. And perfect condition. Not a thing in the world wrong with it. Gold tone is fabulous. And let me see, I think these lights went down a little bit here. See, I'm brightening them up a little bit. And how about we say 8 for the butterfly brooch? Perfect condition. It is about 1.5 inches this way, and then about, oh, it's a square, 1.5 inches that way. So there is that pretty butterfly. Alrighty. These are cute little earrings. I didn't look back into these again because I forgot. Let me move that out of the way. See if I can get this to focus. Come on, focus. They're lever backs on gunmetal. And let's get the magnet just to check. They're probably going to be they're not magnetic. I don't think these are sterling. I'm going to take them out for just a second out of your view so I can take a look. Yeah, I don't believe that they're sterling, but the little red beads are so pretty. And let me just test them. They're more than likely glass, but yeah, they're cat's eye glass. And I'm not sure if they're showing very well here in the palm of my hand. I guess unfortunately they're not. Let me take them apart. There we go. It's funny how spastic you get when you're trying to do things through the camera. Okay. Beautiful red on those beads. Just like a cranberry with this beautiful iridescence on there. Usually don't get excited about tiny earrings like this unless they're, you know, silver or gold. Come on. It looks like we have a hematite bead with it. Anyway, I've spent way too much time on these tiny little earrings, but I just think they're so pretty. I'm going to say, oh, let's just say 5 on them. They're definitely lovely. All right, I'm going to do one more piece, and then I'm going to go get something to eat because my stomach is just screaming out. How embarrassing. I think I just screamed in the phone. I'm so sorry. How rude. How rude. All right, here we have a gorgeous crown trifari piece. Excuse me. And I do want to mention, I did a little repair on here because when I got this piece, I knew the quality of it was definitely a higher, quality. If you'll see the loop here, it says simply trifari. This I had in just my stash of bits and bobs that, were in the bottom of a bag or what have you, and I figured, it might be useful. This just says trifari. This is a crown trifari piece. I Google imaged it, and that's how I was able to find it. But I just want to make sure you know that what is this thing? Why can't I think of what that's called? It'll come to me. Is not the original. And let's put it on the neck so we can see. Oh my goodness, really? Really? There. I'll just say I'm starving to death. That's why I'm incompetent right now. Isn't that pretty? Very classic look. Choker length will sit on your collarbone. There is extension. You've got a little bit of an extender there. This is in absolutely pristine condition, with the exception of the fact that when I pulled it out of the bag, it had, instead of the shepherd hook, there we go, it had a piece of wire. That was really not badly done, but when I found out it was trifari, I remembered I had this piece, so I changed it out for you. These things sell for prices that are all over the place. Most consistent price I found was $30 sold comps. So let's say if anybody is interested in this, because I did switch out the hook there, let's say $20 for this one. Actually, I'm going to pop it down to $18. $18. Isn't that beautiful? What a classy look. I just absolutely love the curvature as it goes around. It just adds a whole little pizzazz to your outfit. Perfect shape. Perfect shape. All right, well, I'm going to go have a nosh, and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back feeling much better. Thanks for letting me take that little break to have some nourishment there. Wasting way to nothing I was. Not. All right, so we did find one of these earrings in a previous video, and this is the pair. Now these are Lele Sadugi, and that's Sadoughi. If I'm pronouncing that incorrectly, my apologies. Very funky earrings. She makes these earrings in 2 sizes, a small, and this is the large. I found these sold comps, this very pair, sold for $52. I've seen similar with just different color acrylic on it sell for $111, sold prices. These, I'm going to say, they're very collectible. All of the stones are in the centers there. I'm going to say 25 for these. No, let's say 20. And if nobody buys them at 20, I'll put them up on eBay for a higher price. But let's face it, it's easier to, share them with you guys, and you save some money, we save some legwork. They're very pretty. Another thing about these is I did not see not a saturated market. A lot of times you'll see, the sell-through rate on them is not good because there's so many similar pieces out there. But these are, not a ton of them. And these earrings, to give you an idea, are 3 inches. Beautiful, beautiful statement earrings. Very much in vogue right now. And there are those, if anybody's interested. Lots of meat on the bone if you're a reseller, by the way. Okay, so I'll put those over to the side. And let's see what else. We have these cute earrings. I'll leave the neck out so we can put these on. These are silver tone, and they're little fish skeletons, and they have covered in rhinestones. They're just encrusted. Crusty fish. They're so cute. Look at those. Yep, we gotta flip them around. Come on, flip around for me. Well, of course. You didn't do this in dress rehearsal. I'm kidding. I didn't do it. Well, I did a dress rehearsal, but didn't realize I was when I did the video, and no sound on it. But aren't those adorable? And they are from the drop. They're 2 inches long. The fish itself is 1.5 inches. And I think they're just sweet. All of the stones seem to be there. Let me just double check before I say that again. Yep. Make sure nothing fell out. They're not marked. They're not sterling. And I think they're cute, though. How about we say 6 for these? Really pretty. So there are the fishies. Well, I got the neck out, so let's grab a necklace. All right. This, I believe, is another... Is this another Korea piece? No, this is modern. This is not sterling, but it is sterling plated, and it's a beautiful, beautiful chain. It's in fantastic condition. Absolutely no color loss on this one. Gives you that look of sterling without the price. It's a nice long chain. It is 24 inches all the way around. And if anybody wants this one, it's not vintage Korea like the other one was. So let's say 5 for this. It's beautiful. Look at that. Needs me to shine it up a little bit. Got some fingerprints on it. It's printed. All right. And let's do this necklace. I don't know if any of you remember these, but these were huge back in the 80s. What they do is they take a leaf skeleton and they dip it in gold. And this is a birch sleeve. Very pretty piece. It's dipped in 18 karat gold. The chain itself is not gold. It is, what does it say? It is a vintage spring ring claspa. Also marked Korea. And this chain is, got it myself tied up in a knot here. It's a 24-inch chain. The pendant itself is about 1.5 inches long. Let me put it on the neck so you can see how it looks. Very pretty vintage piece. Look at that. It's just lovely. Great fall piece. And this is available for $8 if anybody would like it. I love those. Remember those from when I was a kid. I was a kid back then. Just a kid. All right, what else we got? Oh, let's do this bauble bracelet. This is a fun one. This is a bubble bath for your wrist. Heavy glass pearls. It's stretchy. Stretches in wonderful condition. This I don't think was worn because there's no scratches on any of this. Look at that. Look at that big bauble. What a fun, it just reminds me of New Year's Eve, right? Great New Year's bracelet. One size fits most because it's stretchy. As I said, the stretch is in great shape. I'm just going to take a look at all the pearls and just double check that there's a little tiny nick right there, just one little boop nick. These are in great shape. This is usually where you see a ton of wear, but I'm not seeing it. And what a fun bracelet. This one is available for $5 if you'd like it. I don't know the manufacturer on it. I didn't look it up, but it's cute. So it's definitely worth showing you. Alrighty, here's another bracelet. This one, let's get it into focus, is a yellow leather. It's got a magnetic closure, and this one is a Brighton. Let me see if I can find where it says Brighton, because I had missed it previously. There it is. Well, it's there, it's just very faint. I don't know if it's going to show you, but you can probably see where there's lettering there. But this is a Brighton bracelet. Leather's in really good shape. Very pretty. Let me put it on so we can get a visual here. Now, someone has done something interesting with this bracelet. This bracelet comes with a bunch of little charms on it that are silver tone. This is silver tone here. This is not sterling. This, however, is solid sterling, where it says love. So it's like a better Brighton. I sometimes don't know what the draw is for Brighton pieces because you will find them so often just beat up. You know, all the silver plating is gone from them, something that you don't see in old vintage jewelry for sure. Well, you do, but you know, if it's a good quality, like the price that Brighton charges, that's going to be in good shape still. And this is the bracelet. Let me get the bracelet sizer so we can have an idea of the size, which was just here. I am probably looking right at it. I do that often. Well, we'll do it this way since we can open it. This is a 7.5 inch bracelet, and it's really very pretty. Again, solid sterling on that little charm. It's a one-piece charm. Isn't that sweet? I love the way that this looks on. And that yellow is another great fall color. Definitely see a lot of yellow in fall decor and whatnot. Very pretty. These Brighton bracelets, they sell for, I think, what did I see, $50 around the number, but it didn't have the sterling on it. That is, as I said, sterling. So I'm gonna say on my channel, let's say 28 for this. Very good deal. I mean, the bracelet itself would be that, but then we have the sterling silver with the love, and all of the stones are there. Those are rhinestones in the heart. It's such a pretty little thing. Alrighty, we're getting through this really quickly since I know what I have on here, so it makes it a lot easier, right? Okay. Oh, my daughter's calling. Hold on. Sorry about that. That was my daughter. I'm getting the girls for the weekend. Jeff and I are. And they are on their way. I was expecting a little bit more time before they got here, but that's okay. We're going to have big fun. I have my Nora and my pair. They're 4 and 2 years old, and they're so much fun. And this is a fish from Venice, Italy. Venetian glass. Very pretty little boy. You can see there, if I move him off, you can see through him. It's on leather. This is sterling. It's not the highest quality sterling I've ever seen. But it did test as sterling. It is marked as sterling. But it's the closure, so, you know, you're not going to see it. And if anybody would like this, these sell for $25 or so. I'm going to say 10. Very cute. Look how pretty he is. Look at his eye move when I turn him. That's cool. All right, little things that make me happy. All right, so I got a brush around here. Right, here's a very pretty necklace. This one is unbranded, but I did see similar ones online that referred to this as a Napier. But I don't see any hang tag. Either lost the hang tag or it's a very good, you know, facsimile of Napier. Modern piece, beautiful. We have the highly polished silver beads here and then the brushed silver beads. So kind of a frosty silver. Lovely piece. Let's see. It is about, oh, wrong. It's 16 inches, and then you have the extender on here. Lovely beads. They're in fantastic shape. Look at them. They feel solid, and it's a nice construction on here. And if anybody would like this necklace, let's say 10 for it. Really pretty one. I do have another one very similar to this. Where'd it go? All right. Here is another silver bead ball. This is a Talbot's piece. There's the T for Talbot's. The only difference between this one and that Napier is that this is sterling silver. These are all solid sterling silver bead balls. It is, let me see, I think we're at 18 inches. Very heavy. Lots of sterling here. Lots of sterling on this necklace. Look at that. And I'm going to give you guys a price on this one of, let's say, let's say $20. That is a steal for a bead ball necklace. And there you can see the Talbots. I did test this, by the way. It's all tested. There's the medallion for Talbots, and on the reverse, there's the 925. There it is. Okay. Another pretty piece. My girl's got me rushing now. Got a pincher. Right here we have a pretty butterfly leather brooch. It has a modern clasp on it. Just an interesting piece to add if you have a butterfly brooch collection. How about we say 4 on this one? It's genuine leather. Okay. What up next? This is beautiful. This one I'm glad I looked up because it was so pretty, and I'm thinking, I'll just say 5 on it. This is a Swarovski, the crystals on here. It's not marked Swarovski, but I found it online. I'm thinking that the stones are Swarovski. It's probably branded otherwise, but look how beautiful that is. Look at that beautiful stretch. Look at those happy blue flowers. Oh my gosh, this is so pretty. Let me move this neck out of the way and the ruler and get it off my hand so we can take a look at these little individual flowers. Such a pretty piece. Love that blue. Very happy piece. Stretch is great. And if anybody wants this one, these sell for 25 bucks. So I am going to say 15. And if I have to keep it, I'm not going to be really too upset. That is so pretty. Love it. All right. I have a money clip. Blast from the past. Just gold tone. If anybody wants this one, you can have it for $1 with an order. All right. This is a sterling silver cuff. It's a rather large one, but it is, see, it probably fits medium to large, depending on how you like your bracelets to sit. I did test this one, and it is marked 925 sterling. You can see that in there. And it has a Bible verse on it, which says, "And now these 3 remain, faith, hope, and love. But the greatest of these is love." And that is 1 Corinthians 13:13. And as I said, this is solid sterling. And if anybody is interested in it, you can have it for 15. Okay. What up next? Let's see. We're getting through these. I'm kind of like going and fast forward here. All right, here's a pretty little Kendra Scott necklace. It has a lace agate on it. It's set in bronze. There's your Kendra. And I have it bottom side up. So there's your Kendra Scott. I know these sell a lot higher. And there's her little logo too. I like that logo. It's very pretty. Everything on here is in great condition. Really sweet little look there. And as I said, that is a lace agate. Look at the back. Isn't that pretty? This is just so nicely made. And if anybody would like the Kendra Scott piece, you can have it for 20. And if you know Kendra Scott, you know that's very cheap. Okay. Oh, this is a pretty thing. This is silver tone. Didn't see any manufacturer's information on here. This is an acrylic piece in there. I think it was acrylic. Let me test it. I don't think it matters, but it's either acrylic or glass. Yeah, it's moving on the Presidium, so I don't know. It's acrylic or glass. But it also has matching earrings. These are very pretty. Lever backs on them, which I love because you don't have to worry about, you know, your backs. Let me just pop them on here so we can see the whole shebang together. This is I believe that's a 16-inch chain. Nice little set. And how about we say if you like this set, you can have it for $12. Fabulous price. These are really nicely made. They're not cheap. The gold tone and the silver tone with the roping in there. Isn't that pretty? Same design on the pendant. And then on the chain, we have this. I don't know what you would call that link, but it's a pretty one. Okay, so there we go with those. Alrighty, what up next? Okay, this gorgeous thing. This is so beautiful. Alright, I looked this one up, and I found the exact bead shape, and this is purportedly Austrian glass. The beads that I found. I don't know how to know other than, you know that this is French jet, and just to search the beads. This one is so nicely done. It has the beautiful beads, and then it has in between them these little tube beads. If it would focus, that would be wonderful. I think it's wanting to focus on the bust instead of my beads here. These beads, I'm going to move this out of the way so that it's not competing. I believe were hand carved, hand cut, because none of the facets match. If you put a couple of the beads next to each other and spin them, you're not going to find matching facets on there. So that makes me think they were not machined. It is marked Japan, so it is vintage, probably a 1950s or 60s piece. Beautiful. Beautiful piece. This is the clasp, and if you look here, where did it say Japan? Right there, it says Japan on there. I doubt you can see that, but trust me, it says Japan. Absolutely gorgeous piece. It's Victorian Revival morning jewelry, and that closure is just fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. There is one thing on this that is a flaw, and one bead is broken right there. It's not sharp, it's not going to cut you, and you probably won't even see it on the piece. This piece should sell for about $50, but because of that little imperfection and the fact that I'm selling it on this channel, I'm going to offer it to you for $22. It is stunning. Absolutely stunning piece. It feels luscious. Absolutely luscious, those beads. I love them. Alrighty. Oof, so happy to show that to you. Alright, let's see what else we have. Alright, this is another gorgeous stone necklace. This one, I'm just going to measure it real quick before I pull it up there. 24. It's about 44 inches long, this. This is made out of veracite, which is more valuable than howlite. Not quite as valuable as turquoise, but almost up there. When I looked it up, the individual stone pieces on the identifier that I looked at said that they're valued at least $2 per piece. I don't really know, but gorgeous, gorgeous necklace. Has brown jasper in there in between all of these beautiful stones. This is nice and cold and pretty. This is not a dyed stone. This is a natural color stone on here, and I want to show you a couple of examples so that we can definitely know that. First of all, if you look at this stone, you'll see that inclusion there. And that is something that lets you know that you have veracite. All of these inclusions, they have a spider webbing on them. That's how they're described. We have bronze beads in between in the mix here. Let me get this stretched out a little bit more. And I want to find that other stone that I want to show you so that you could see that this is variscite and learn about it. This one. See all the different colors in there? We've got some deeper blues. We've got that lighter color. Just an absolutely stunning piece. We have a senorita clasp. Nice big clasp. Look at the size of that baby. Now let me put it on the neck. I'm gonna triple it up so that it'll fit because it's long and it's gorgeous. This reminds me of something like a tribal princess would wear. You know, it's just so pretty. All of these jasper, the little bead caps are so pretty. Everything in bronze. Absolutely gorgeous. The jasper is banded here. Oh, look at that. Look at this one. Is that going to focus? See the ring there, and then you can see, I don't know if you can see those little circles. How pretty. The jasper itself is just very interesting. And what a beautiful necklace this is. All right, so for this one, it's huge. It's beautiful. It's all natural stone, not howlite. I'm gonna ask $45 for this one. It's worth every penny plus double. Look at that. Yeah, these necklaces go for upward of 100. Sal 4. And there we have them again. Just look how beautiful those stones are. Look at all the variation. I wish you could feel them. I wish you could feel them. Look at this one with the variations and a little bit going more toward the green. It's a very pretty raw rock, by the way. Usually you see it kind of encased in more of like a quartz, and then you see the inclusions of all of this. So beautiful. If you ever have time, look up variscite. It's a really interesting stone, and you may find that you have some necklaces that you thought were howlite, and they may well be variscite. All right, gorgeous necklace. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Speaking of gorgeous necklaces, let's look at this beautiful thing. This is a triple strander, and we have all sorts of gorgeous jadeite and jasper, and some glass beads as well. All right, let me get it straightened out here so we can take a look. This one is about 26 inches in length. And let's just look at the beads first before we look at it on the neck. Look at all those gorgeous beads. So pretty. These are glass. The green ones are glass. And these are just all sorts of beautiful, beautiful agate. Look at all the colors. We go up into jasper. We go into jadeite. Looks like we've got some... Oh, we got everything here. They're so pretty, these little beads. Oh my gosh, look at this one. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? I don't know where it went. Anyway, just such pretty. Oh, that is stunning. Let me see if I can get this one to come into focus here. I want you to see this bead. Oh, come on now. I don't know if it's showing up, but this little bead is stunning. It has so many different little colors in there. Let me see if I can expand it a little bit. There we go. Can you see that? My fingers are filthy. Oh, that's so pretty. And look at this. Oh my goodness, these are pretty. Some rhodochrosite going on. Lots of jade, lots of jasper. Oh, this is beautiful. Beautiful. And you have 2 strands of those. And let's take a look and see what it looks like. It's really long, folks. Let me come out a little bit. Oops, sorry about that. Really long piece. As I said, this is that's a ruler. So we got extremely long. We have for closures, we have these beautiful cone pieces. I don't see anything on here that makes me think that they're sterling or anything like that. Let me just give it a little magnet test. They're not magnetic. Let's scratch and see what we get. Scratch and see. All right, there's that one. I'm just going to test it over on the side real quick, folks. are, it isn't sterling, so it's probably gold plated. I don't see anything on here that makes me think, although they do look pretty gold, but I don't know. I don't think this is gold. I think it's plated. I'm not seeing anything. Can definitely fool you though. All right, so this one you could of course twist into a torsade if you'd like to, and let's just for the purpose of putting it on the neck do that so that it kind of shortens it up a little bit for us. And give me a second when I'm getting it together here. All right. And I'm doubling it again so that we can see it on the neck, but look at this gorgeous thing. It is so pretty. Oh, look at that bead. Can you see that? Oh gosh. This is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And I'm going to say $45 for this necklace. I absolutely am in love with it. It's worth every penny of that. So beautiful. Look at all those natural stones. That's just gorgeous. And of course you can just wear it long too. You don't have to twist it and torsade. You can, you know, let them fall naturally. So many styling options. You can put an enhancer on here. Although why? I mean, look at all the activity going on in this necklace. I could just sit here and look at these stones all day. If I ever wore this to work and just was bored, I could just sit here and look at the pretty stones. They are stunning. Really nicely polished, really nicely formed. And the glass isn't bad either. You have these little bronze beads in between. Oh, that's so pretty. So pretty. Oh my gosh, look at all these little beads. I'm in love with these. All right. Enough. Put this over on the side. We have just a few pieces left, which is fortunate because I've got to fly because my girl's on her way with my girls. All right, this is a funky piece. This is brass, very tribal. Pendant is very cool there. And look at what this is made out of. Can you see the green? Let me pull it up. That is cherry amber. And I did do another test on it. It does smell like pine when it's warm. Very simple tribal piece. It is on bronze. It hooks very simply in the back. Fits right on your collarbone. Lovely, lovely piece. And how about we say, if anybody's interested in this one, we say 15. This is hand stamped and detailed by hand. It's the reverse of it. It's just lovely. The beautiful little cherry amber beads. It's probably vintage. It's certainly worth more than 15. But. All right, we have a few bracelets here. This is a gorgeous one. And this one has coral pieces embedded in it. And if it would care to focus for us, that would be a lovely thing. There we go. Now there is a slight bit of wear on here, right on this part right here, where the enameling is just a little dulled. The inside of the bracelet is in fantastic condition, and the rest of the bracelet is beautiful. Looks like we have angel skin coral in there, and we have the gold detailing around it. These online are selling for like $35, $40. I'm going to make this one available here for you for $18 because we're giving lower prices and that little bit of wear on the enamel. Such wonderful pieces we've gotten in this box, right? Okay, so there is that. What's up next? We have this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful closine. Some psychopath has this listed for $559. Exact same bracelet. I was like, what are they thinking? When in fact the sold comps are about $45 to $60 on that. It's a gorgeous piece. The closine is in perfect condition. Look at that beautiful floral. Can you hear Jeff doing something downstairs? Hope he's not being too distracting here. Just pretty piece. This is a very wider piece. If you look up comps, keep in mind the width of the band, because there are ones that are half the width of this one that are much cheaper. And which side do I open? I think, oh golly, I do this every time because I'm afraid. I'm gonna pull it back here and open it. There we go. Has a little clasp there. The clasp is in great shape. This is a stunning vintage close-to-nape piece. It's in very good condition. It is gold plated, by the way. All of that work in there is gold plate. And it must be pretty thickly plated because none of it is worn away. And as I said, this I've seen it sold for $45 to $60, so I'm going to make this available for you for $28. It's stunning. Absolutely stunning. Design inside as well. I guess that's for your wrist entertainment. So we won't get bored. Alrighty. Oh, here's a fun little piece. Where is the earring? Here we go. Look at these pretty little earrings, all sparkly. We have crystals on here and this very pretty opalite glass. And this is not sterling, it's silver tone. So these are the earrings. I would go in like this. There we go. We'll get those on the neck. So that's how they would hang. Look how shiny those are. And then we have this beautiful little matching bracelet with the beautiful AB crystals on there. Look how pretty that is. We have these silver tone tube pieces on the side, more crystals, and a magnetic closure. That's, boy, not joking. It's not playing around, folks. Oh my goodness, I can't get it open. Hold on. Woof. And that was some serious magnet, folks. I finally got it open. No rust on the magnets, which is nice. A lot of times you'll open these up and you're like, ooh, gack. Let me put it, man, it locked up again. So this is the size, and I don't know where my bracelet size went off to, but again, it would probably be good for a small to medium wrist. I don't think it would be very comfortable on a larger wrist, so keep that in mind. Beautiful set. Those crystals are just so pretty. And we have some pastel colors in here. We have like a light green, a light blue, and pink. And let me see if we can highlight those a little better. Oh my goodness, this magnet is something else, folks. It is something else. There we go. Got it off. Let me see if I can find some paper that's not got my scratch all over it. And so you can see the colors in there. Really pretty. And then, of course, we have these gorgeous AB on here. And then these glass art pieces that have the opalite glass in them. So pretty. Wow, don't have to struggle to get it on either. And then, of course, the earrings, which are lovely. The earrings only have the AB crystals on them. They don't have any of the pastel colors on them. So you could always, you know, they match perfectly with the bracelet, but you could always wear them with other things. And if anybody would like this little set, I'm going to say that it's available for $10. So pretty. So pretty. Look at that. All right, we have time for just a couple more few pieces here, and then I'm going to have to call it so I can go play with the grandbabies. All right, eeny, meeny, miny, which will I pick? Let's pick this Victorian Revival slider bracelet. This is probably made in 1960s. It does have the chain clasp there. It has a box closure. Get it open for you, see? And the closure works perfectly. That's a nice little touch to keep you from losing your jewelry if this latch comes open. Let's take a look at the individual slider pieces. Very pretty. We have some purple cabochon there with some red, black, and purple enameling on it. And this is just a floral print with some stones. All right, let's see if we can get a focus here. There we go. Another little design here with clear rhinestones. Same piece as previously. And then we have a blue cabochon with the enameling. And this looks like a little butterfly piece almost. Well, not quite. Just very pretty and great shape for its age. These I looked up. They sell for about $45, $50. And if anybody is interested in this piece here, I'm going to make it available to you for, let's or let's say 25. Let's say 25, so we can get it out to you guys. Feel free to look them up, by the way, and always check my comps, because, you know, you learn when you do that. And please always look at sold prices, unless it's on auction on eBay, because some people will put things on auction and not pay attention, and a gorgeous thing will sell for dollars, which is really sadness. Alrighty, well, I'm going to show you one more piece, and then I'm going to call it a video. This gorgeous Swarovski bracelet. It is, let me see where the mark is, right there. You can see the Swarovski mark. It's a little swan. Really pretty. And it is in pristine condition. I looked it up, and these are listed everywhere as vintage. I guess vintage is 20 years, so that could be. But, I mean, this is more, to me, this is not an older style. But those crystals are just banging. Look at how pretty those are. And let's get a length on this necklace. This bracelet here. It is, turn the ruler around, Tina. It clasps at about 7¼ inches on there. Beautiful piece. And these are pricey. But I'm gonna say 18 for it. Perfect condition, absolutely perfect condition. There's the back. There's the logo. And let's look at these crystals one more time. So pretty. All right. Excuse me. And I do want to show you one other thing. This is a vintage slide bracelet that I pulled out of a bag way in the beginning, and I've never shown it because frankly it scares me. Somebody sold this bracelet on First Dibs for $400. That price is completely out of whack. Usually, because it's a double slider, it is a goldette piece. This one is in great condition. These usually sell for about $220, $190. I'm really not excited to sell this one because it's probably a once-in-a-lifetime find. I doubt I'll ever get another double slider bracelet on here. But look at the components on here. I have some gold stone there on that turtle. Have a cameo, and just all sorts of different little beautiful designs on this piece. And everything is there. And this one is in fantastic condition compared to some of the ones I've seen online that sell. Because if you think about the mechanics of it, I mean, it's just easy to get it messed up, you know. This is the back. This is the spot where it should say goldette. It did not take. That happens a lot in this jewelry that's plated. So it does not have the goldette stamp on it, but it is link for link exactly a goldette. So this is an unmarked goldette. I will never wear this because it's big on me, you know. It's really big on me. And let me tell you the length on it. It is, well, yeah, it latches at about 7 on there, and it does have the spring ring closure. That's perfect condition on here. That's amazing that came through. All of the stones are there. Everything is there. I can't imagine trying to have to replace some of these because they've got to be, you know, hard to find. Imagine having to replace that cameo or one of these stones that are, you know, were huge in the Austria pieces and whatnot. Anyway, long story short, since I've shown it to you, if you do have any interest in purchasing it, I will sell this one for $180. Won't discount that simply because, like I said, I'm probably never going to pull another one of these out of a bag. But I'm also probably never going to wear it. So let's be realistic on it, Tina. It's just very, very big for me, but it is so beautiful. Look at that gorgeous thing. Look how pretty that is. Something else, this piece. It is just something else. All right, well, with that, I'm going to close out the video. As I mentioned previously, if you do want to purchase anything, email me at amberfieldmouseJewelry@gmail.com. Send me the screenshots of the pieces that you're interested in and prices that I gave you. If you could, that would be wonderful. I'll send you an invoice on PayPal, and we will get all of your beauties right out to you. And I'm going to get my screenshot ready to rock and roll here. And I want to say thank you so much for joining me. If you haven't subscribed, please consider it. It really helps me out, helps you out to know when my videos are coming. Big thing that you could do, it's just a simple, easy, is to like the video. If you want to just leave me an emoji and the messaging, that's also a big help. Or if you have, anything you want to let me know or chat about, or if you've seen something on here you want to add to any information, that's always welcome too. But until next video, I hope you guys have a great week, and I will see you again soon at the buffet. Bye-bye.